It's the secret book. And that's how spirit will karma. There she is, right behind you the whole damn time, right? In the shadows, just waiting. Darn complex. I'm done with work. Can we meet up? I'll see you in court. So there's a lot of things that she's hiding and or, again, keeping secret when it comes to him. Rigged games. How does Jay-Z currently feel about Beyonce? Okay. Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this tarot card reading, tarot card message for Liv's life and my Jazzy life. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome, and if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for giving me about 10 minutes of your time. All right, so when it comes to these two, someone's trying to put their boats in the water to figure out which way to go, which way is going to float, which way is going to sink. Water sign energy is attached to this as well, acknowledging emotion and depression and sadness and anxiety, but also acknowledging release and manifesting, and that there's smoke and mirrors and you have to clear out the smoke so that you can see the truth. There is something that is bubbling and rupturing at the belly and the throat, and spirit is intervening. This will create an imbalance in the heart chakra, which creates total misalignment for me. But there's this energy of needing to communicate, tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. A revelation, surprise, news, text, and a phone call. And because of this information, this is why someone is like, which way do I go? Which way do I go? Spirit is also acknowledging that this has a lot to do with Holly Weird, wanting that validation, wanting that spotlight, wanting that stage, communicating that this is your everyday wish and your childhood pleasure, etc., catching something, finally having something, and that's what this has to deal with, okay? Gain the whole world, but lose your soul. My goodness. Anyway, my Jazzy life and Liv's life, current energy. Someone needs to protect themselves using sexual protection. This is at the heart of it, and they need to chill out because they've made some bad choices and now they're trying to center themselves. But the situation is going to unfold if it hasn't unfolded already. This has to do with somebody hooking up, going on a date, etc., going to the gym, doing more than just working out. They got caught up, okay, finding evidence of cheating, getting caught cheating. This energy is toxic and it's game over. It's heartbreak hotel. This is the heartbreak hotel. Liv's life's current issue with my Jazzy life. I feel like every time y'all ask me to read on these two, they always going back and forth. Her issue with my Jazzy life is a pregnancy test. And this could be an actual child or a manifestation, but unsure pregnancy, scare, positive or negative. She also feels like her issue with my Jazzy life is she's destroyed, shattered, fucked up, and even broken around this crush. She's over the drama. She's tired of it. She's tired of talking about it. And what is my Jazzy life's issue with Liv's life? She feels like Liv's life is impeding upon her family time. She also feels like she has red lip stains, evidence of cheating. Now, listen, y'all. I've said this before in other readings. I don't know how they intermingled with each other, but there's a sexual energy that comes up between these two as well. And then there's also this energy of keeping a promise. Yeah. Why are y'all keeping each other? I said I would never say that, and I never am. Like, what the heck is that about? You know, let the cat out the bag, baby. Release these two. My Jazzy life and Liv's life. Thank you. And there goes the cat. Spirit is acknowledging this mystical cat, this feline spirit, intuition, magic. And I've said this, that they were tapping into doing certain things that's your business, but you play them games, you win them prizes, you get what you want on the forefront, but on the back end it kicks your what? Your ass. Yep, it sure does, because it's a boomerang effect. You can't put negative energy out into the universe and then expect for it not to come back to you. You're requiring it, you're requesting it, and so it's the frequency that you're on, and you match frequency. Okay, it's just like that when you go to the radio, you tuning into that frequency matches you. Spirit is acknowledging that you need to get grounded, you need to get rooted, you need to return return to your higher intuitive self. It's like you're detached from your heart. You're trying to illuminate, but your heart is all the way over there. You know, you need to get it together, and you need to return to your family, your ancestral team, your spiritual team. You need to get energetically grounded, and you need to do some spiritual bath. You need to get that negative energy off of you, cleanse negativity. And these cards are just shouting because they into it. This is what they do. Allegedly, energetically. Not my business, not my problem, right? What is my Jazzy life hiding from Liv's life? What's the secret? What are you? Okay. So she's trying to mess with your relationship. She says it's chestnut checkers. And in the middle of the deck, she does feel torn at times. Like, should I do it? Should I not? What is Liv's life secret on my Jazzy life? What is she hiding? The same thing. They playing the same game. Getting into somebody else's head about the relationship. Speaking, meddling, trying to get in between. All of this gossip. And there's a lituation with daddy. Interesting. Not my business. That's just not my problem. Nope. Ain't it. My Jazzy life and Liv's life. Okay, so this situation could have ended a long time ago, but somebody is refusing to let it go. There's an inability to move forward, a fear of beginnings, repeating negative patterns, resisting change, and dependency on others with a death card in reverse, water sign energy, very emotional. Spirit is also acknowledging that because of this relationship, one feels trapped, confined, self-limited, uncertain, a lack of direction, needing release, letting go, sacrifice, waiting, a lack of direction, perspective, a lesson to be learned that still hasn't been learned, in a unique viewpoint, hence why you are stuck, because you still have not gained the lesson, and so you will not reap the reward. Anyway, there's so much water sign energy is connected to this. There's an energy where someone is completely satisfied, wishes come true. You know, I'm happy that you're down bad. But this is crazy because this also includes themselves. And so there is this energy of being satisfied with being where you are in life right now. Not my business, not my problem. I have been saying, and I will continue to say, your choices reflect what you believe you deserve. So if that's what you want, go for it. Again, water sign energy in reverse. There's this energy of unrequited love, illusions, escapism, lies, someone with a fragile sense of identity, and poor personal boundaries. So this is a knight in shining armor card in reverse, and so I'm just gonna keep reiterating that it feels like there's some sexual tension, sexual energy, sexual past energy, past history with these two. Sending the collective love and light. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. What is their biggest obstacle? I read biggest obstacle in reverse. A burden is an obstacle. Insurmountable problems. Flogging a dead horse. Duty bound. Resigning to fate. Delegating wisely. Wanting excessive control of other people's lives. All an obstacle. With the magician in reverse. Manipulation. Okay. Block creativity. Not learning from the past mistakes. Feigned expertise. Weakness. Indecision. Frustration. And delays are an obstacle. And then we get the lover's card in reverse. Okay. So Spirit's just going to continuously acknowledge that there was some type of physical relationship, allegedly. Disharmony, trust issues, imbalance, conflict, discontention, disconnection, a lack of accountability, disunion, and detachment are all obstacles. Wow. Prosperity is an obstacle, lack of money. So they losing money behind the situation. Spirit said you get what you get and don't throw a fit. Boundaries are being trampled upon. Heart chakra has imbalances and or delays. Poor financial control. Lack of opportunities or lost opportunities. All in reverse. What's next for these two? So interesting. Someone feels like they're going to be victorious and recognized. They're going to be winning, and they are going to get the acclaim, the goodwill, the fame, the well wishes from their supporters. Subconsciously, though, there's this energy of them not taking accountability and responsibility for their actions. There's an energy of indecisiveness, self-doubt, malicious gossip, lack of self-awareness, unwillingness to learn karmic lessons. And so guess what that means? It's just going to continuously happen until you learn the lesson. You have to take accountability. Anyway, with the Tower card, they are reverting disaster. They don't want to go through it, and they don't want to grow through it. They're avoiding tragedy, delaying the inevitable, avoiding loss. It's time to pick up the pieces and start anew, but they're not ready to. And this is because their heart chakra has imbalances and or delays when it comes to the other person. There's boundaries being trampled upon. Thank you, Spirit. And they're losing money. There's unpaid bills, money problems because of the other, bad debt, greed, selfishness, stinginess, miserliness, biting the hand that feeds you. What is at the root of their issue? Feeling like they got kicked to the curb is the root of their issue. Feeling like they've been betrayed, backstabbed, a traitor, not to be trusted. This information is old and disused. It's old, it's discarded, it's outdated, but they keep bringing it up and they ready for battle. They ready to pop somebody upside the head. Not my business. That's just not my problem. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.